Hello, precious people. Is there anyone else out there feeling just completely burned out right now? This holiday season seems like it is one of the most challenging holiday seasons that I've been living through in a really long time. I am completely ad fatigued, which is something that Facebook, when I open my business Facebook page, it's like ad fatigue. You need to change up your creatives, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, you know what? Maybe we're not meant to just be bombarded all the time with bye, bye, bye. It's exhausting, especially because the dollar is not going as far as it used to. My husband was talking to me about it. I don't pay attention very much to the economic indicators, but there's more dollars being spent right now than, so that looks good. But if you look at how many goods are actually going home with people, that is significantly down this year. So they're getting more money, but we're getting less stuff, and it's exhausting because we're still trying to bring the holiday magic, which we've been conditioned to believe means must bring stuff, all the stuff. And I don't know about you, but I just can't do it anymore. It's exhausting. It's unreasonable. It's overconsumption for the sake of overconsumption, because if there isn't a big pile of presents underneath the tree, it means that we don't love our family, which is the furthest thing from the truth. And I don't know really how to fix this, but I think that we can start by just having the discussion. Like, what would the holidays look like if it wasn't drowned in so much stuff? I would really like to know. And would it take stress off of your shoulders if you could just get rid of this relentless pressure to buy everyone you care about something? And I don't know. Again, I feel like this year has definitely been a hard one. And in my personal family, there's some tremendous changes, both in the fact that we've lost some really important people very recently, not only to death, but also to estrangement. There's this breaking apart of the family happening, and friends and things that I won't be able to see, partially because I moved. I mean, it's not without reason, but I also am encountering this with so many other people, traditions being changed, family not coming together the same way that they used to. I feel like it's not just me, but that the pattern that's going on in my life is, perhaps reflective of things that are happening with others too. And it definitely feels like over the last bunch of months that not only are people passing away very regularly, but also beloved pets. So many people have lost pets within the last year. I'm seeing it on my Facebook feed every day. And I just feel like there's so much grief right now because of what we're missing. And it's okay to allow ourselves to feel exactly the way that this feels. This is one of those down moments in that wave of life. The ups will be coming back around. But if you are in one of those down moments, in one of those valleys, and it feels like it's just unbearable, the only thing that we are tasked to do is to bear it, to support ourselves through it. And I think that the most important thing that we can do to support ourselves through all of this is to not use all of these circumstances as reasons to beat ourselves up or to judge ourselves as less. I think it's really important that we show up for ourselves with kindness and treat ourselves the way that we would treat our very best friend if our very best friend was going through exactly these same circumstances. We're not here to kick our best friends when we're down. So why do we do that to ourselves so much? I'm not immune to this too. This has been a lifelong pattern I've been repatterning in my life, and I've found it creeping back in lately. This not hearing back from people that I would very much like to hear back from, people that have moved out of my life for whatever reasons, not reaching back when I'm reaching out, those kind of things. And I have to remind myself, as I will remind you now, that the way they are treating us is not a measure of our worth. It's a measure of their capacity. They don't have the capacity to meet us in the way that we hoped for. And that doesn't mean anything bad about us, nor does it mean anything bad about them. It could just be a reflection of the incredible stress that everyone is under right now. And maybe we should put our stories down and step away from the self blame and shame and instead meet ourselves with kindness. Think about the way that you wish someone would treat you when you are feeling the way that you're feeling. Like, however it is that you're feeling, however bad, whatever flavor that is of emotion that is unpleasant and that we don't really wish to be feeling. What is it that we wish someone would come and tell us? And then it's our job to tell those things to ourselves. So, in these moments, as I contemplate all of the people that I wish were around but are not, I would say I would wish to hear, ideally, you're not alone. You are very loved. You are important. You matter. This is temporary. And even if it's not temporary, it is not a reflection of your self worth. Some of these people just can't give you what you need right now. And that is okay too. We don't always have the capacity to give the people that we love what they need. And that doesn't mean that we don't love them. And so what's happening now does not necessarily mean that they don't love us. How about a nice cup of hot cocoa and a nice soft snuggly blankie and we can go watch a funny movie? Maybe we can go do that. Or how about a hot bath and a good book and a cup of tea? Does that sound better? So those would be the things that I would wish to hear if I had someone coming in to tell me those things. So I'm telling myself, and it feels like exactly what I need to hear. And so I'll leave you with that. I wish you kindness and comfort and support and ease and grace and a relief from the pressure and answers and solutions to whatever it is that is troubling you. And I also want you to know that you are not alone, whatever it is that you're going through. And I invite you to show up and support yourself. Follow the example that I just gave. Listen to those words and let me tell that to you if that's what you need to hear. And I remind you to please do some self soothing. do some of those actions that would help you feel better on the inside. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. And if I can be of service, you can find me at phoenixhealingcreations.com.